Morning. Quick video to go before I go. Hopefully I'll get a chance to get it uploaded. Um, I've emailed the IPCC 3 times with the letter from Inspector Paul Rogerson stating that councils or courts will never be investigated for any impropriety. Certainly in Cambridge. That's good, a bit of stage lighting come on there. They've not replied, of course, because they know they've been dropped right fucking in it. So I'll look forward to the reply to that, guys, when you come round to thinking up some suitable lies. Now, a lot of things puzzled me about the way the council and the police went about things and got away with things, going back to August when I got arrested a couple of times. But what particularly puzzled me was that the police sent out an unsigned MGD4 form, which apparently summons me to court. And of course, all the court paperwork was unsigned, and this eventually came through as a legal notice, and yes, they sort of could get away with that. But something wasn't sitting right, especially when I got the receipt for paying my court fine, and it said, "Thank you for ordering your product." Something just wasn't sitting right. And then I figured it. The only way they find you guilty is if you comply with the police, if you go with the police, when they ask you to accompany you to the company, when they ask you to accompany them to the station. As soon as you do that, you're guilty. That's it, right? And then they get you in, they get a statement, preferably a signature, but these guys aren't a bundle on signatures, to be honest, so probably a statement would be enough. Then they slip a little arrest number in there, even though you haven't been arrested. I'm not even sure I was charged with anything, let alone arrested. I was apparently cautioned, but I was certainly not arrested and not charged. So then they slip a little arrest number in there. But this is all making it look good for the court, you see. And then I wondered why I hadn't been billed properly, because they just got me to sign a bit of paper and off I went. Well, actually, they dropped me off at the Spar to buy beer, which I thought was quite nice of them. But they just signed this, that's your bill, right? Okay. Well, they don't fucking have to, do they? That's all they want there. That's just another bit of paper to make it look good for the court. So they build up this little dossier of pretend documents, making it look like it's all been done legally. But of course it hasn't. Because the only thing you've done wrong is to answer the police's questions. Never, ever, 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 ever speak to the police. Do not answer their questions. You are not obliged to answer their questions. In cases like this, anyway. So, of course, then when it gets to the court, everything looks good, everything's there. It doesn't matter what they do, does it? I could give you a bit of toilet paper with you've been fined whatever on it, and you'd still have to pay it. Don't have to sign anything. It's all been put through. You've been found guilty the moment you answer one of the police's questions. Simple as. And if you don't answer their questions, then legally there's nothing they can do. Do stress the word legally. We know they're not afraid to break the law. What can I say? I mean, they're quite disgusting people, really. They just lie. Police are just cheap con merchants. And secret's out, guys. I've exposed you. So good luck with the attention from Whitehall, because the information you gave me, I figured all this out. So I'm sure Theresa May will be delighted at all of this. I think that'll be the title of the video. I'm sure Theresa May will be delighted. Possibly at all of this, I'm not sure. Yeah, and of course any further attention towards myself takes away the conjecture about the Chief Constable having a personal vendetta against me and confirms it. Oh damn. That is a shame. So yeah, there you go. Just don't answer their questions. Don't go with them. If you get dragged off, because we know that the goose-stepping neo-Nazis like to resort to violence and threats, if you get dragged off, that's a whole other thing altogether. But and like with me, when they held me in the cells for 2 days and I never confirmed my identity, they still didn't let me go. But that, I'd say that's a legal thing. That's not, that's not what I'm talking about here. Yeah, really, police, just cheap con artists and liars. And if you think the system's in favour of you at all, why aren't solicitors telling us this? Why aren't solicitors just telling us not to talk to these people? Because it's their payday, guys. That's why. Anyway, I shall log off now. I'll see you all later on.